Alright, so obviously it runs. It still seems to be a tad advanced, I would say. So I'm going to have to try to see how I can retard this more. They don't give you a ton of room to retard it, so that's a bit of a challenge. I think I could retard it a bit more, but then I somehow have to make this, well, I guess technically that's full retard. But when I try to advance it, she seems to die. So I don't know what's up with that. Oops. Got to turn the ignition on. Yeah, I'll have to play with it a little bit more, but at least it runs, so that's proof in concept. So everything works. I'm going to turn the fuel back off before I forget, and I don't think I'm going to play with it anymore today, but I definitely think the advance and retard is a little weird. I mean, it just seems like it likes full retard on this thing, and it doesn't seem to want any advance. Then again, I didn't really warm it up because obviously I don't have the radiator on it. So that might be the next thing that I will play with. Anyway, I would say it works. It took a little bit of adjusting here and there to make it work. The last thing that happened that slowed me down was that the gap for the points was not correct, even though I thought it was, but it was not. So I reset it to a correct gap advance, and then I found that the rotor had moved a little bit on me, so I put an extra shim in the rotor, and that seemed to be the secret sauce. After that, she started right up like nothing. So the good news is I have a running car again, and it seems to have a lot more power off the bat, probably because before it just did not work. As far as the retard goes, I mean, it runs fine at full retard, and it starts fine at full retard, no backfires or nothing. And obviously I have tons in advance that I could play with once I warm it up. So we'll see. I'm going to say it's a win. I'm going to say it works. I'm going to say pretty decent value for money. I would say most of the, gosh, you know, if it was a choice between this and the Bosch, would I do the Bosch? I don't know. The Bosch is so freaking ugly. And these are not performance machines. I'm sure that the performance is similar between the two. I would assume the Bosch is a better quality in many ways. But let's face it, these are more of an aesthetic / just putz around kind of machine. And as long as the reliability is good on this, which we'll see as time goes on, I'm fine with it. So I'll probably maybe do an update on this a year into it while I'm driving it and stuff, and tell you if it held up all right. But I mean, it's so simple. I can't see this can be so bad. So I still got some adjusting to do as far as the advance rod and such, but overall, I think it's done. So that is my coverage of the Model T Ranch distributor installation. Hope you enjoyed it, and I guess you can put any comments or questions. Just don't even bother, going on and on about the buzz coils and all that. I just wasn't going to spend almost $1,000 to get that system to work right again. Between the timer and between the new buzz boxes that I need to send out to some guru, it just is not happening. And the The buzz part was fun, but not that fun. I need a driver. This is going to have to be, I want to take this on trips and stuff, so that's what it's for. So anyway, I will give you an update in a year, tell you what I think in a year. As of right now, she works. Expect to do a little bit of sanding and making things fit and slight modifications. But it pretty much went together the way the booklet said. And honestly, I don't know if I would drill and tap the hole for that that centerpiece on the cam. I don't think it's necessary. Just bop on the piece that he gives you. It fits very tightly, and it's really only moving the points, and that's not a lot of friction against it. So I would have skipped that, and that would have saved me a bunch of time. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and hope everyone is enjoying.